Hey guys, just wanted to film this video real quick again because I know I've been doing a lot of these tape videos recently. But basically, this is another story about this Steve Taylor Video Works Lifeboat Wee! If you wanna know where Mrs. Alien comes from, this is if you can focus, this is where Mrs. Alien comes from. Yep. But basically, from the Lifeboat song, Little Wilkins. Yeah, but basically what I'm doing, this is a little crazy. It's actually not too crazy, but I might as well document it because why not? I'm already doing these series of videos, so why not? Basically, recently, more specifically for my brother's birthday, we recently got a sealed copy of Steve Taylor Video Works, his first ever VHS sealed from 1985. Definitely pretty cool. But it kind of had a little problems. Basically, we recorded it using this VCR last time, and it did look really good. Specifically during the Meltdown scene, it had like a lot of like screen going up and down, weird tracking problems and stuff. And after doing some stuff, I genuinely thought this just for the longest time how, the tape actually was. Okay, so basically kind of my theory is that when you don't play a tape for years, especially since this is from 1985, has been played in like 40 years, essentially what I'm assuming is that over time, the tape starts to lose its magnetic strength, in which basically when you play a tape, it is transferring the data from the tape, reading it with a magnetic pulse. But when there is no magnetic pulse being strung onto the tape for a long time, the tape loses its magnetic polarity, and when the tape loses magnetic polarity, it can slowly start to cause distortion over time unless you play it again to regain its magnetic polarity. However, since this tape has been sealed for 40 years, it has not received any magnetic polarity for 40 years. So therefore, it forces some problems. It could also be because the tape is defective, but I have gotten just tapes that I've just gotten that were just used and just had types of problems like that just because they were used, and after I played them once or twice, they were perfectly fine. This case, though, it's a little bit of both. It's a mixture of the fact that, one, it was sealed and it has been played 40 years, and two, it's slightly defective. It's a little mixture of both, but I do realize that because when I played on that VCR, kept having those weird issues with it going up and down. But with this VCR, which, if I can get a good look at it, this Sony VHS DVD combo actually is one of the main VCRs that I use to record EP and LP tapes, because it's the only VCRs I have that can do it well. And this VCR actually seems to have a better hold on the tracking of the tape, which is essentially, I think, the way that it, the way it reads the information. And there it goes. It's basically, yeah, the tracking is basically just a way that the reads the information off the tape in this one pattern. That's why usually a lot of EP tapes have problems, because of how, tiny the information is stored on the big tape. So that's usually why SP is more, because the information is all bigger. So that's kind of why usually a lot of tracking is more necessary for EP tapes. But, for the reasons that this tape hasn't been played in like 40 years, it definitely needs a little bit of tracking. So this VCR actually has the power to do that, in which now is actually recording and everything's going perfectly fine. The entire tape looks perfectly fine on the other recording, but a few good things is, one, it actually plays the Meltdown scene music video a lot better than any other VCR I tried. This one, it kind of looked good, but it did kind of have some like there was static, as you can see in this one shot, and then this one shot from this recording, it has like nothing. It's just clean, and you compare it with the old one, and like, yeah, you can definitely tell the difference immediately. So this is definitely, it seems to be the better recording, and hopefully, everything goes well. Thank God it's even working so far, because it wasn't even really working before the other ones. It's the only part that does seem to be a little fiddly is the beginning part, the Sparrow board logo, because that part is just gone. But the other recording does seem to have it, so maybe I'll figure something out. And another thing I'll point out, probably can be super hard to tell, but there is like a little bit more screen on this recording than the other one, where essentially where you saw that black line, that one line in the middle, which is, if you deinterlace, it'd probably be a full frame. There's like ever so slightly more screen, so that's definitely pretty cool. Yep. But, yeah, that's kind of all I have to really say for this. Meltdown ain't no longer Meltdownin, so that's definitely good. Yep. Anyways, yeah, just thank you guys for watching this video. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.
Wait for we!